Good afternoon, everyone. With respected Saran ma'am, I am Liza Malik, and now I'm going to present a topic that the presentation topic is standard costing and the variance analysis. So let's start. In our presentation, we will be discuss on two topics. That the first one is the standard costing, and the second one is the variance analysis. So let's start. Before going to know about the standard costing, first we have to know what is standard cost. A standard cost is the predetermined cost which is compared in advance production on the basis of specification of all the factors affecting the cost and the used standard costing. In other words, the standard cost is the predetermined cost that should be attained under a given set of operating conditions. So let's come to our topic, the standard costing. The standard costing is a technique which is used in many industries where the production is repetitive nature. The standard costing is developed due to the shortcoming of historical costing. The standard costing is that technique in which the standard cost is determined before the starting of the production. The next slide is for the standard costing system. The management evaluates the performance of a company by comparing it with some predetermined measure. Therefore, it can be used as a process of measuring and correcting the actual performance to ensure that the plans are properly set and implemented. Then the next slide is for the objective of standard costing. There are four objectives for standard costing. The first one is to establish control, to set the standard for various elements of cost, to fix the responsibility, and last one is to make the budgetary control more effective. Then the procedure of standard costing system: set the predetermined standard for sales margin and production cost, collect the information about the actual performance, analyze the variance and ascertaining the causes of variance, take corrective action to avoid the adverse variance. And last one is to adjust the budget in order to make the standard more realistic. Then the function of standard costing system. The first function is valuation. Valuation means assigning the standard cost to the actual output. Then next one is the planning. Use the current standard to estimate the future sales volume and the future cost. And last one is the controlling. Means evaluating the performance by determining how efficiently the current operations are being carried out. So let's discuss our second topic, that the variance analysis. A variance is the difference between the standard and the actual performance. When the actual results are better than the expected result, there will be the favorable variance, means the F. If the actual results are worse than the expected result, there will be an adverse variance that known as the A. Then the classification of variance. The variance is classified into four types. The first one is the material variance, the second one is the labor variance, the third one is the variable overhead variance, and the last one is the fixed overhead variance. This is the diagrammatic classification of variance, means the material cost variance, direct labor variance, overhead variance. They are further divided into many types. So let's discuss about the material cost variance. The material cost variance. The material cost variance is divided into two types. The first one is the price variance and the usage variance. Again, the usage variance is divided into two types. The first one is the mix variance and the yield or the soft usage variance. The material cost variance is the difference between the actual cost of direct material used and the standard cost of direct material specified for the output achieved. The material cost variance can be calculated by the formula SQ into SP minus AQ into AP, where the AQ equal to the actual quantity, AP equal to actual price, SQ equal to the standard quantity for the actual output, and SP equal to the standard price. Then the next slide is for the labor variance. The direct labor is divided into three types. The first one is the rate variance, second one is the time variance, and the third one is the idle time variance. Again, the time variance is divided into two types, the mix variance and the yield variance. A labor rate variance is the difference between the standard labor rate specified and the actual labor rate paid. It is the portion of the direct labor variance which is due to different between the actual rate of paid and the standard rate of specified. It can be calculated by the formula standard wage rate minus actual rate into actual time. Then the overhead variance. The overhead variance is divided into two types. The first one is the fixed overhead variance and second one is the variable overhead variance. The fixed overhead variance is divided into two types, the expenditure variance and the volume variance. The expenditure variance is further divided into three types. The first one is the efficiency variance, the capacity variance and the calendar variance. The variable overhead variance represents the difference between the standard variable overhead and the actual variable in quote. It can be calculated by the formula the standard variable overhead of actual production minus actual variable overhead, or it may be calculated by another formula the actual time for the actual production into standard variable overhead minus the actual variable overhead. In this slide, we will discuss some important formula. The first one is the standard overhead rate for unit or for hour or for budget rate for unit. The second one is the recovery of the absorbed overhead. The third one is the budget overhead and the fourth one is the standard overhead. The fifth one is the actual overhead. The sixth one is the standard hours for actual output. And the seventh one is the standard output for the actual time. So this is all about our topic. Thank you.